Hi, welcome to the Practical Energy Manager. Today I'm taking a trip to our Hull River Defence project to speak to our plant drivers and individuals about how they can reduce their energy consumption and why energy efficiency is important to them. So let's go. The Hull River Defence project is a multi-million-pound scheme to improve and renew ageing hard defences along a 4-kilometre stretch of the River Hull between Ferry Road and the Humber Estuary. As such, it will require the installation of hundreds of piles and will utilise large fuel-guzzling cranes and excavators throughout the works. I spoke to a couple of operatives to see what could be done to reduce their fuel consumption and what challenges they face. Just come down to Hull River Defence project to have a chat with some of the machine drivers about how they can be more energy efficient with their plant. So we've got one just here, and can you tell us what your name is and what you do to be more energy efficient?
My name's Richard Stone. The worst time for us is when you're sat waiting for the next thing to happen. So as I've just found out, turn your engine off because it doesn't make the engine use more fuel restarting it. So that's basically where we are now.
Absolutely, yeah. So those would be things like that. There'd be also things like running the engine on full throttle when you're using the bucket to do like say a heavy digging operation or just a side scrape operation. You wouldn't need to use that so much. You can keep it down sort of half throttle, even quarter throttle for some operations. So it doesn't need to be flat out all the time.
Lifting wise,
yeah.
When you're lifting, you can't dash about lifting, so you can wind your revs down. Depends what you're digging and how you're digging. Yes, you could do that as well. It's difficult to. This is a difficult place to be because of the amount of road mileage you've got to do to get to the next place. So, as an efficiency thing, this one suffers a great deal.
Great.
Are you conscious of what you're using?
No. Only when it goes to empty and then you fill it back up. I don't think there's a machine driver that does it by the gallon.
As you might have heard, we have a really big drive on improving efficiencies on our gas oil use, which makes up over 3/4 of our carbon emissions as a business. Obviously a key part of that goes into these machines, and I've come here today to talk to one of our machine drivers on the Hull River Defence project. So yeah, if you could tell us a little bit about what energy efficiency measures you could do. So things like not idling when you're parked up just now. So I'll be honest, we walked along, machine was running, it's not actually doing anything, so it's the kind of behaviour we want to discourage. So we had a chat about that, and obviously you need to be comfortable in your environment, which we also recognise. And other things that you can do, things like how much throttle you can put onto the machine when you're actually working. We're talking about how you judge that to be. Is it always flat out? Is it half throttle? What do you do?
Not this job, I've just had it at full revs.
Always on full revs?
Yeah.
You've never been told any different?
Not on this job anyway.
No. So there is, obviously dependent on what you're actually doing with the machine, whether it's just a little bit of light clearance site movement or actual full digging, it can require different amounts of throttle, and that can have a significant impact on the fuel efficiency of the engine, and those kind of things can really help us reduce our carbon footprint. So yeah, we've come down to see a welding operation on the Hull River Defence project. As you can see, down in the river here we're doing some piling works, and they require a little bit of welding works. Now, traditionally welders will weld by a pack on site where we haven't got a mains connection. That's entirely okay, but we can use these things more efficiently, and this particular model is actually one that has a bit of an auto shut-off mechanism for when the welder's not running. And we've got our operative here who's going to tell us about, if you tell us who you are.
I'm David Harrop.
And can you tell us about what your experience has been working with this machine?
Yeah, these are the new ones we run on now. This is run on an eco setting. The old ones would run, operate it up, and it'll fire up now. Revs will pick up. So that'll be screaming, say we're using a grinder and we're welding at the same time. We're using more of a power draw. And as we pick it back up to the top setting, which is a variable economic, so the revs drop right down, and that'll stay ticking like that until the power's drawn on.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So a measure like this could typically save anywhere between 30–40%, maybe even more, depending on the operation. It's a really good initiative, and well done to the project for getting it involved. So part of my visit down to the Hull River Defence project today is to get the opinions and thoughts of the workforce on why energy efficiency is important to them. So what is important in terms of energy efficiency to you?
It's important that we try not to pollute the environment, everything around here. We leave less of a carbon footprint when we leave this site, and just all environments is better for the future for everyone, really.
Save money and keep the air clean.
Save people's lives.
Saves a lot of money. It's good for the kids, and it can help you out in the environment.
Just the amount of diesel we have to keep putting in these beasts to keep them running, to keep the job going. Yes, we know it's red, but it's still diesel.
And it costs a lot of money. Yeah.
Over the period of time that we're on a job like this.
Well, I work as a signal slinger when the cranes are using and in between lifts. I normally ask them to shut off because, you know, I worry about the carbon emissions and our carbon footprint as a company. I think the more we do to reduce that, better for the environment and the country and the world almost, you know, going forward.
It's important to us as with the company just to like things like cost and things like that. I generally bring my car to work and share with somebody else to and from accommodation within Hull. So that's why we use that.
It's important to me. I'm a father of two. I want to leave the planet in good working order as we found it. I think a lot of the lads on site are fully aware of global issues and how we can do that. And I think sometimes they probably just need a little bit of a prompt because everyone has the same views. It's important. Because you know we're working for clients like the Environmental Agency. It's important they see that we do care and that we're doing our best.
Energy efficiency is very important to the Environment Agency. As our name suggests, we're about the environment, reducing our impact upon the environment, and in particular reducing our carbon footprint is key to how we deliver our assets.
Energy efficiency is important to me, not only in terms of what we do on site, but in my personal life as well, because I want to create a better future for the next generation, make sure that we're doing the right things in terms of renewable energies and making sure that we're not wasting and being as efficient and lean as possible. I think it's valuable when we're doing lean processes to work towards these objectives. And it also means that it's a lot more profitable for the company, and it means that we're heading in the right direction in terms of environmental goals, and also that everyone's pulling together as a team. It's quite important that we're all on the same hymn sheet for this initiative.
So, I hope you enjoyed that video. Many thanks to the Hull River Defence team for allowing me to film them and get their views on energy efficiency. I'm sure they took a lot away from my presence on site, and I hope you do too. If you've got any comments or suggestions on future topics you'd like to see covered in these videos, then please do get in touch. And as ever, if you want to keep getting smarter with me, saving energy and helping do your bit to reduce carbon, then please do keep watching.